Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of men? The shadow knows. Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the Mezco exclusive 112, The Shadow. Yes, I've been so looking forward to getting this. Oh, yes, we have nice artwork down the side. Interesting pictures of said figure on the back. So let me take it out of the back, then we can see the box properly. I'm so excited I'm leaving it in the shipper bag. It's not the shipper box, it's a shipper bag. Because we have shipper bags and shipper boxes. So we have Devil Whisper, FX and Crystal Ball. 3 interchangeable heads. Portraits including pulp style head. Bonus pulp cover style head included. 10 interchangeable hands. Chest harness with 2 guns holsters. Machine gun with 2 removable drum magazines. Gun blast FX. 2 handguns with 6 removable magazines. And 8 gun firing FX in different styles. A 1-12 collector's display base with adjustable posing post. Try and say that fast 3 times, you take that. Scales of Justice. 2-way radio with extendable telephone arm. And some pictures of the guy down there at the bottom. On the side we have pretty cool artwork. On this side we have pretty cool artwork. And on this side we have the same kind of artwork. At the top we have the shadow, and on the bottom we have the legalese and all the other stuff that we get. You know, don't put it in your mouth, etc. Ages 18 and up, not a toy for children, intended for adult collectors only. And apparently that means I'm an adult, so yeah. Those of you that said I needed to grow up. Right, let's get this guy out of the box. So did you say you had something to say, voiceover guy?
We'll return to the shadow in just a minute.
What?
Friends, there has been no interruption in the mining of blue coal.
What?
We're glad to be able to tell you this because it means you'll be able to fill your bin this spring and be prepared against a possible fuel shortage next winter. Now here's another important springtime suggestion. You know how the spring weather changes from balmy to freezing in a few hours?
What?
Well, that's when you most appreciate automatic temperature control.
Oh, really?
Why not have it now? Install a Blue Coal Temp Master with the electric eye
Sounds like a good
thermostat.
idea.
It will bring you years of carefree heating comfort. You need never go to the basement to adjust furnace dampers.
Really?
You need never trouble yourself about regulating the temperature in your home.
Sounds fantastic.
Because the marvelous new electric eye thermostat will watch it for you.
Really?
You simply set the upstairs control, and furnace dampers will be automatically opened or closed as needed.
Wow.
You're assured of steady, even, healthful warmth at all times.
Sounds good.
And besides that, the new Blue Coal Temp Master heat regulator will cut your fuel consumption. Modernize your furnace with a Blue Coal Temp Master. It's easy and inexpensive to install. Tomorrow, call the nearest Blue Coal dealer and ask him to demonstrate the new Temp Master thermostat. And now, back to the shadow.
Wow, thanks, voiceover guy. I didn't know you knew so much about blue coal. Thank you very much. Thanks. So yeah, let's get him out of the box. Right, I usually open through the bottom, so we'll do the same with this guy. No sellotape on this. Oh wow, we've got a lot of, and some instructions in there as well, because we always read the instructions. We always read the instructions. Stop laughing over there. I can hear you laughing. Right, let's have a look. So that, which is the usual stuff about the 112 collectors, etc. Yeah, excellent. Right, those. Right, so chest harness with 2 gun holsters can be worn over trench coat. Okay, 2-way radio, extendable hair, 2-way radio rotating screen arm. Yep. Right, we've read the instructions, everybody. So, there he is. Lamont Cranston. The Shadow. Yeah. Can't really see a lot of him, so let's get the box out of there. So that's one tier, has all the weapons and guns, the scales, the guns, the Thompson machine gun. Interesting fact, Thompson machine gun used in Aliens as the pulse rifle. That's what is underneath because it's apparently a reliable weapon. There is a coat and stuff in here as well in the 3rd tier. See if we can get that. Oh, hang on, which is the 3rd bit? There we go. Right, so that has got what looks like a cloak and his scarf in there. Right. And the little bag to put all the weapons and things in. Over there. Put that down there. Yeah, all guns and things. And the man himself. So, I'll take that off there. Put that down there. And here we have a man in a trench coat. Right. Pop in there. Oh, silica gel. My favourite. I'll have that later. Right. So here he is. He has the holster over his coat. There's also a holster in there as well. So does that mean I've got 2 holsters? Okay. Chest harness with gun holsters can be worn over a trench coat. Yeah, so I seem to have one on and one in. Sounds interesting. So will he stand? Ta-da! He stands. Yes. The face is a very interesting face. That is a slightly angry face. But look at the detail in that face. It is pretty cool. The shadow nose. Nice red tie. Very nice jacket, which is all tied up. Underneath there is a very nice suit. So to me, whether I undo the coat, there's a bit of white fluff, and have it open or closed. I've got to figure out whether that is easy to undo or do up. He has the shadow ring on there. And he's got 2 fist hands on there at the minute. The hat does not come off. That is attached, which is... I'm kind of glad of that because it's never going to sit wrong. It's always going to be sort of there. Would have been nice maybe if one of the other heads had it, but he never takes his hat off. It's like Indiana Jones. You never see him without his hat. Which you do, but you don't. But anyway. The shiny shoes. I think they're brogues. Right, so... standing back up there and like so, and looking at us. Let's see what the other heads look like. Bag them. Okay, look, he's got that weird magneticness to it. Right, so that is a smiley, more angry face. I do kind of like that, I have to say. More furrowed brow. It's kind of weird, they've put a lot of detail into the face and then you're not going to really see a lot of it because he's going to have the scarf over it. So, interesting. And the other one, which I think is the more pulp version. One of them is a pulp version, I'm not sure. It looks more like this one. This one. It's really weird. Look, these are kind of drawn... Get off! There we go. Oh, it's floating around the room. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Pretty good face. Pretty angry. They are slightly... Those two are slightly similar, I have to say. So I think I'm probably going to be going with that more angry face. Yep, I'm going to lay him down for now. So what else do we have in here? We have... that effect, which is the, what did they call it? It doesn't show the hand on it, but it's the Devil Whisper, which is like his stun thing. Yeah, it's like a flashbang kind of effect. We also have this, which is very nicely wrapped. This is going to be another little baggie that will not leave my hands, so I'm going to do, that one did. Right, so we have face in there. I'm sure that's ventricular or not. I don't think it is. But it does look kind of 3D. That does turn. Doesn't open. This bit stretches out and up and down. There's a little keyboard on there. Oh, he could text people. Wow, could you imagine if you could do that? If you had a machine that you could type on, then press a button and it sent a message like a text. That would be cool, wouldn't it? It's a very cool piece of equipment. I do like the detailing on that. Let's just have a extreme close-up on there. Whose face is that, I wonder? Because that looks like a photograph. Yeah, very nice. Right, we should put that down there. We also have a plethora of hands. There are gun hands and holding hands and gripping hands. I think it said 10. Yeah, so 10. Not 10 sets, 10. Right, we have a flame effect, we have the scales of justice. Let's see very carefully open this up because I don't want to drop any of this on the floor because the carpet monster will eat it. So that, which looks like the tape measure of destiny. These guns, which are in a nice little case by themselves, so I'm going to put that there. The Thompson, which... Oh, it's the barrel. It's the other barrel for the Thompson. I was wondering to myself, it looks familiar. So we've got 2 barrels for that. I'm guessing they're going to reuse this Thompson for the Dick Tracy figure. Yes, it's going to be a Dick Tracy figure, which I was not going to probably buy. But now, seeing this, I may have to get a Dick Tracy to go with it. I'm going to pop that there. We have the sphere with the skull in it, which, as you can see, there's like a transparent skull. I do like the paint work on this. They have put a really nice paint apps on that. There's the skull. I'm really going to have to do... I mean, I thought I knew the shadow. But I guess I'm going to have to do some more research into what some of this is. The scales of justice, which has... I think it looks like sort of police on one side and the gangsters on the other. Let's see if we can... Very carefully. I don't want to... This is probably something that's going to live in this, just to keep it safe. But as you can see, we have... That looks like the gangstery sort of people on that side, and then the police force and the G-men on that side. Yeah. The scales of justice, but which way? Oh, they are proper like scales. They've got a little bit... Whoops. A little bit of tilt in there, which is nice. Right, I'm going to put these back in here so they're nice and safe, because we don't want to damage them. Right, put that on there. Then we have like, I guess that's like a flame effect. That's the Thompson. Right, we'll go in there. So yeah, that's a machine gun effect for your Thompson. I'm going to take that out over here. I'm going to do it very gently. Oh, it came out because that on there feels very fragile. Very fragile. Which it is going to be because it is a tiny little piece of plastic. Yeah, I should put those down there. Right, let's have a look at the guns. Yeah, let me just take these out of the packet. So we have 2 pistols with no clips in. Oh, yeah, they have slide as well. Right, they do slide. Oh, that's cool. You can see that? I'm not going to slide it too far because I want to jam it. These do look a little bit, I guess, I can't think of the name of them now. 918s? 19, yeah, you know the ones I mean. But they do look a bit Beretta-ish as well. So I am also going to find 1 clip and pop the clip. Missed. And like so. There we go. I'm glad they gave you a few clips just in case you lose one to the carpet monster. Alright, another one in there. It seems to sit quite well actually. And then we have long bullet flashes with bullets. I'm going to try and pick one of these out carefully. Right, there we go. So, you can see that. There's a little bullet on the end with the gun flash. Yeah. And then we have like a smaller, just like pop. Very cool. Right, I'm going to put them back very carefully into there and pop that down there, like so. Right, now let's move that as well, because we don't want to lose that. Those little bags are still kind of sticking to me, which is kind of creepy. Right, let's move him over there, and the pistols over there, and that face. Right, so in here we have the cloak and stuff. If I could get into it. Ah, right. I do like the packaging. There is a lot of it. I have to say that's got a nice, nice cover over it. So we'll put the stand there. We'll take the stand out. I don't think I'm going to use this stand. But I will stand him on that. Right, let's have a look at what we have in here. So in this little baggie we have put that there very carefully. The mask, oh, which is nice because it's got some wire in it, so it is going to stay put. There's a bit of a kink in it there, so it's going to need flattening out, but right, so that's good. So it's going to stay on his face. I was worried that I was going to have to try and tie knots and things, which I'm not very good at. There is also, right, so that's, well, that's good. So that's one that goes over the front, and then you can kind of incorporate that into it, I think. It would be nice if that was under instructions. Let me have a look at the, where's the box gone? Down here. Right. Because he does have different kinds of masks. Doesn't have a belt, does he? No. So that must be supposed to be that. Right, let's get rid of that. So this opens up and has those in there. Right, now, is it a cloak? Yes. And there is a little press stud on the end of there, so I'm presuming those bits go. Right, let's have a look. So let's see if we can pop his head off. Come off pretty easy. I'm going to try. This might be wrong, and you're all probably going to shout at me, but I'm going to try like that. Go there. And then that. Does that work? Or do we put that around his arms? Yes, we put that. We're going to put that over his arms. Right, let's see. I'll give you a good idea of how articulated it is as well. Let's straighten that out. Right, there we go. Let's see if this works. Goes over there like that. Try that. And goes over there like that. And we'll try putting that through there. I might be doing this wrong, guys. And if I am, I apologise right now. Yeah, I think I am doing this wrong. Yep, that's definitely wrong. Okay, with a little bit of messing about, I have put his arms back through it, which seems to work through there. But I have put up his collar on his coat, because I think, by the looks of the picture on the box, that's supposed to be kind of out the top, like that. Need a bit of messing about with it, I think. Right, where's the head that I want? I want that head on. So let's see. Do we go with this on there? Or do we go with that on there? Or do we go with that? I'm trying to figure out which way around you'd put it. I'm guessing that way. I'm going to go with this for now. Tell you what. There we go. Right. I'm going to push it all the way to the top so that it's like far too high up, like that, because that back bit's going to irritate me because it wants to come back down again. No, you don't. Stay there just for now, just for a second. Put my head on and then you do that. There, right. That I kind of like. So let's get the collar. Let me think. I'm looking for something with a bit of a point on it. Tell you what, this will do from my alien figure that I had the other day, because I don't want anything too sharp now. I need something a bit sturdier. I seem to have lost my knife. I used to have a very good little penknife, and I seem to have lost it. They don't let me have stabby things in this house. That'll do. There, right. Because its collar needs to be further up. You see, I kind of like that. I don't know if it's right, but it's right enough for me. Where's the other collar gone? There it is. No, not that bit. That bit. Right. So now we've got that, which... Let me get that on straight. Right, give me a minute. I'll be back. Okay, so I've got it kind of like that for now. I'm thinking I kind of like it. It's going to be my version of the shadow. I know who it is. We have the wire on the back here, which is making those fly dramatically. There is wire in the cloak as well, so that means that will stay pretty much where you put it. I'm going to try and get rid of that because that looks a bit weird. Does it go over his ears or not over his ears? This is on things I'm going to have to look through 101 pictures of the shadow and decide. But I do kind of like it like that. That to me is screaming out, oh, it's the shadow. Right, let me find, what do I do with the hands? There they are. Let me find his gun holding hands. I do know that the pistols will probably fit into his holsters, but for me the shadow has to have his pistols. So we have one hand, two hands. So we also have, we'll look in here, we also have a pointing finger, which may be useful. We also have a splayed hand, which is like the one with the special effect. This, you know, the sparkly thing. And then we have two grippy hands. Like, focus, come on, like that. Which looks pretty cool. And one kind of, I don't know, grippy hand, but not pistol hand, which I'm not quite sure what that's for, but I suppose that's for holding radios and things like that, which I'm guessing he can do. Right, let me see how easy that comes off. Pretty easy. And tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this easier for myself. I'm going to put the gun in the hand before we start. So fingers crossed, everybody, that this goes well. And there we go. Ooh, don't pull the slide off. So that one goes on like that. That slide. I like the fact they've put a slide on it, but the slide is a little pointless in a way. And it's probably going to irritate me when I'm trying to put the guns in his hands. But let's do it again for you guys to see, because somebody will complain. There we go. Right, and take off that hand and pop that one on. So there we go. Right, we now have, oh yeah, that's looking pretty cool. I don't know if all this is right because there's not really any pictures on the box, and the pictures on the box are a little bit blurred. I did Google the shadow, and this is kind of it. You know what I mean? And if you were to say to me, what does the shadow look like? I'd say it's that. It also looks like there's a painting that looks like that, and I can't think what it is. But so yep, he has his pistols in his hand. The coat is pretty cool, I have to say. Really nicely detailed. It has all the usual articulation for a figure like this, which is pretty great. And he does seem to stand pretty well. There we go, close up. I never know, it doesn't go over his nose. It doesn't go under his nose. It goes under his nose. Sorry, not over his nose. Yeah, I kind of like it. I do like it. And he doesn't really need the base. He will just stand all by himself. I'm liking this figure. So here he is with some of the other great kind of pulp characters. Mandrake the Magician, the Phantom, the wonderful Rocketeer that I recently reviewed. I'll put a link at the end to that one because not enough of you watched that video. It's a brilliant figure, and more of you need to watch my video of it. You all watched Robo's, you didn't watch mine. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a great figure. I am going to mess about with the scarf and the cloak and everything else and get it how I 100% want it, because you can't do that in the video, and I don't want to take like the rest of the year to film doing it. I want to get this video out there now. So when I have it 100% perfect to how I want it, then I will put up a little, probably a little short, let you guys know what I've done with it. But I think, yeah, they look a great little set. Rocketeer's a little short, but then these guys are, the Phantom is a big guy. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be, it's another shit. I have a problem now that I have like a Pulp Heroes shelf, which also has like the Flash Gordon and that at the other end of it as well. Then I have a Universal Monsters shelf. So I'm going to try and make one shelf with all of that era, you know, that kind of thing with it. But yeah, let me move these guys out of the way. Oh, look at that. Well done, Phantom. That's the first time I've moved you without you dropping your skull. Never thought I'd say that in a video. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a great figure. I also now have a Thompson machine gun, which I can use somewhere along the line with removable clip. I'm not sure how you remove the clip, but it did say it was removable. Maybe it isn't. Maybe you just get two so you can simulate changing the clip. Yeah, I think it is a great looking figure. And yes, this they could, like a lot of these things, they could put better instructions in there for those of us that don't quite know what we're doing. But yeah, what's he got under there? He's got a suit underneath his suit, and underneath that suit there's even a belt under there. So yeah, there is a very nice set of clothing on there. Obviously that needs to be, because it's not really buttoned up, so it's only fake, so you can leave that like that. Yeah, and like I say, tuck that in there so you can see I mess about with this and I'm sure we'll get it right. Yeah, I like it. What do you think, voiceover guy? He's nodding his head as well. Yeah, this is fun. Like I said, this is a great idea because it's got posability in it, so you can really go to town with it. You can just have it draped down the back. Like I say, putting wire in the cloak as well. Pretty good. Yeah. This is a great figure, and I'm going to mess about with this and pose it and do all sorts of things with it before I put it on the shelf. So yeah, I'm going to wind this up. Thank you so much for watching. This is really my kind of thing, this. And yes, these are slightly more expensive than the figures that I've been reviewing over the years. But I want to know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see the Marvel Legends? Because none of you ever watch those. You know, that kind of stuff, the $20 stuff. Or do you want to see stuff like this that's that little bit more special? Yeah? It's up to you guys. What am I going to do with that? Probably give it to the Phantom, because it looks like something the Phantom would hold. So yeah. Oops. Nearly knocked him over. Right. So I'm off now. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like, shares and subscribe and all that stuff down there. If you haven't subscribed, please, please, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. Yeah. So have a great day, a great night, and what evil lurks in the heart of men? The shadow knows. Oh, crikey.